I am here with the awesome Dylan from Teen Wolf, man. I'm so excited to meet you. You are such a fan favorite character, I would say, especially for me, right? And we'll talk about that later. But the first question I really want to ask you is, what do you think, what do you think is the key to managing or even healing from rage that builds up within you? Because I feel like you're the most important to give this answer.
That's a good
one right from the back.
Yeah, you jumped right in, man. We went right to the deep end.
So I thought, I was like, what do I want to ask Dylan?
You did think, like, man. That's a great question.
Yeah, kind of. I talked about the inner rage too, man.
I think the way that I relate to my character a lot, and I think that the creator of the show and the writers saw something in me that they saw in Liam. And so a lot of the things that Liam was going through in the beginning of the show were things that I was going through, like in a less exaggerated sense, but still dealing with the anger management issues. And I had a lot of that kind of stuff when I was younger. And the first thing that I got into was martial arts. So learning how to exert my energy physically through outlets was something that gave me a good start with how to let out that rage. And I realized that a lot of the rage came from the struggle to not be in control and the insecurity of feeling weak. Yes. You know, feeling like other people are stronger or know more or are trying to control you. Yeah, and so that was kind of where a lot of that anger came from, was like feeling like, you know, either I can't express myself or I feel like I'm being controlled, or like I feel like I'm being told what to do, and I have my own ideas. But
you want that on it.
Yeah, exactly. But you just kind of learn in life that, you know, there's a rhythm and a flow to life, and you just got to go with the flow, and you kind of just deal with it that way. And I had to learn how to find confidence in myself and learn how to find outlets that gave me a way to kind of let go of reality and like let go of you know, all the things that life is always trying to eat at you. Life is always trying to eat at you and trying to pull you out of the moment, and that's kind of a part of what life's about, you know. And so even like writing and, you know, acting and painting, drawing, I meditate now, and that was, you know, nice. I don't do it all the time, you know. I try to do it as much as I can, you know.
And painting, that was a unique. I didn't even know.
Yeah, I love it, and you know, just trying to do things to take care of myself, you know.
That's important. All right, thank you so much for that heartfelt answer.
Yeah, of course.
Really appreciate it. All right, let's get something light off the chest, right? Whew, that was a serious question, man. Yeah, sorry, dude. All right, awesome. All right, first question is, what can you tell us about the Teen Wolf movie? Without spoiling anything, but kind of spoiling, you know. Come on, man.
No, they're gonna
side.
throw me in a prison cell if I spoil.
Teen Wolf Black Side.
Yeah. Let's see. What I could say, that it's gonna be great. There's some characters that came back that weren't there at the end of the show.
Ones that we haven't seen in the trailer yet?
There are, yes.
Okay,
yes. So you'll see some new characters, some old characters that you haven't seen in the trailer. And we're all grown up, and I think that's a really cool thing. I'm sure people know that now, but you get to see where all of our lives are. You know, I think it's even like 15 years later. Like it's a long time in the future. So yeah, Mason's the deputy Hewitt. No,
right.
And it's really cool to see where all the characters end up and see how they all kind of have grown apart and grown back together, and how the conflict of the movie brings everyone back together, and it's so hard to talk about it without spoiling. I can't spoil, but it's.
I don't want to give you that sort of pressure.
It's okay. I understand.
Said that we're going to see some characters outside of the trailer. I was gonna nag you about whether Dylan O'Brien really isn't in this.
I won't. I can't. I'm not saying anything else.
Damn it.
I gave you the one thing. I gave you that thing, and
No,
I'll leave it at
the
that.
fans will be like checking your eye contact. You know whether you gave anything.
Yeah, they're like, he started breathing faster whenever you asked the question, and that means
checking your behavioral.
Yeah.
signature and everything.
they're gonna run statistics on me and stuff. It's like he never does that with his hands. Like,
Love it, dude. All right, I asked Kai this one as well. If you could get, if you could get the bite now in this world, real world where you are, Dylan Sprayberry, would you get it?
oh yeah, 100%. I would love to have the bite. I would love to see like what is going on in the mythological world. I would love to see who's a part of that, and I deal with the issues. Just it'd be you're a badass. Like you can run really fast and break things and just claws and teeth. Yeah, or I just like try to climb up the side of a building. Do all kinds of fun stuff.
Alone that they could do, man. I don't know why they're not just doing parkour all the time. I would just do that. Jump off buildings.
Oh, dude, I'm a pretty avid rock climber, and so
imagine how fast you would.
exactly.
You could probably like jump from one cliff to another.
You can jump from there to there.
So, all right. Interest piece, right? So there seems to be an opening to play, Superman Tyler Huckin's son. In
Yes.
his show.
Uh-huh.
Would you have an interest in that by any chance?
You know,
It's Tyler from the show.
it's Tyler from the show.
So you have that.
I think I'll say a couple of things. I think I'm too old.
Nah, come on.
I think so. I think I'm too old because Tyler's.
It's acting. You guys
Is
are
that? But he's
always
still a
old
young
enough.
guy,
He's
though.
30-year-old that's playing a teenager now on
Yeah.
Netflix.
But I look older than Tyler Hecklin. Like,
Now you do. Maybe
That's what I'm saying.
I saw that. You're like,
yeah.
come on.
But
You played Superman's kid before. You were a kid. You wanted a kid.
But I would want. Here's the thing: is I feel like once I do that, I'd put myself out of possibly ever being another Superman. And like,
So that is
it'd be
really
cool one day. I would love to do a Superman movie, or like do the Son of Superman as a movie or something like that. You know what I mean? And do another kind of like.
Jonathan Kent as a movie.
Yeah, but like do like an indie film, like something kind of more like the Snyder, like
more like the Snyder Boys. Oh,
something like that would be
I love
fun.
it.
Yeah, or like the
That is
Joker, kind of like that vibe, something pretty dark.
Whoa. Okay.
So I don't want to take myself out of the the imaginary running I've created for that.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Okay, so will you or some of the other cast be involved in the show Wolfpack? Or is that like a totally separate thing? How was saying you guys call yourself Wolfpack?
We do call ourselves
it's like
that.
a great tie-in, man. Serendipitous, that's all.
Exactly. There's nothing official. There's nothing like.
So it's not connected to the team, so it's like a separate entity.
It's separate, but they have discussed maybe bringing some characters in. There's crossovers. There's nothing official. They haven't said who or what or when. But it's in the air, so we'll see. I mean, I would love to do it. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Come in like maybe a mentor,
Yeah, I'm just like this angry old guy. Like for one.
Grab the old
Yeah.
I think it's for that.
Yeah.
I thought we involved him.
I'm like, quit texting. What are you doing?
I thought Liam involved.
I think he's trying. He tried.
No Liam Alpha though.
Not yet. Maybe one of these days. I would like. I think I'd be a pretty badass
Not
alpha.
the way that you become an alpha in the show. Maybe true alpha and some kind of interesting emissary kind of ninja.
It'd be cool to find some new way to kind of to
that's
do
not
that.
the way because I feel like that's not the entirety of it. I mean, there must be other ways that you can do it. It can't be like that. If there's a true alpha, there has to be. That's what I'm saying. Little emissary push.
Yeah, I wonder how we do it.
All right, so Derek has a son in this, right? That's confirmed in the trailer, right? What's that like? What can you tell us about Eli Hale? What's he like? Is he like his dad? Is
I feel like, and again, spoiler. I want to save a lot.
No, just what's he like? Like what? Yeah,
I would say he reminds me of honestly like Liam when Liam first came into the series. Like he's young, he's learning his powers, he's getting in control of himself and learning how to become a member of the group, and it's
so he is struggling with that, like
well he's a younger age, so it's kind of coming into it, and it's like kind of like I guess a reflection on puberty. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing.
But
Yeah.
With the team will factor into it.
Yeah, and then there's the conflict that arises with the villains and all these things, and so he has to use his powers and do this and do that, and so it's like it's a call to action for his character. Um, and then in Vince, and his name's Vince in real life. He's a great the actor Vince.
I thought he was Eli.
No.
Research on this.
Yeah, you're like what? I'm like his real name's Vince. No, Vince is amazing, and he's a great guy, and he's I think I always say this when I get asked the question, like I fit in to the show right away with like Dylan and Tyler. Like we're all very much so we have the same interests, we like the same things, kind of the same humor, and Vince is another one. Like he just fit right in. Like
nice,
yeah. He was. I didn't get to see him, but he was just in L.A. and he was hanging out with Khylin and all of our friends, and they were, he fits right in, and he's an amazing actor, amazing guy, really smart, and like he's not really young, but he's younger than me, and he's even more grounded and smarter than I was when I was that age, and I thought I was something, so he's awesome. Yeah.
Nice, man. All right, last question. Okay, now that the movie's wrapped, because we confirmed it's wrapped, right?
It is wrapped, yes.
It's wrapped.
Yeah.
All right.
As far as I know.
Now that it's wrapped, and I know awesome Superman answer, by the way. What's next for Dylan? Like, what roles are you looking to audition for? What do you want to get into?
Well, I have a couple of projects that are going to be coming out towards the end. I have a project called Sick. That was written by Kevin Williamson, and that's the writer from Scream, the guy who created the Scream series, and that's a Miramax film. Yeah, dude, it's great. It's a really great slasher film, so that'll be coming out. I'm not sure where it just premiered at TIFF, and so they're trying to find a housing for it. So one of the streaming services, hopefully within the next year or so.
Yeah, we'll do a watch party, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. That, and then I have I can't say the name of the series, but I have a series that I've been working on with the creator. His name is Tyler Shields. He's an amazing photographer and one of my best friends, and he's just a genius behind the camera. And I am extremely excited for people to see this one.
Yeah, it's coming out, or you wrapped it?
It's a really interesting. This has been a really interesting process. We're still filming it, but it's technically done. But we're still filming it just because.
So you're back to the States now.
Back to filming, yeah. And then that should be coming out.
That's why you're in the hotel early in the morning pumping.
No, dude, I've literally been just eating in the mornings. I don't know what you're talking about.
I love that South Africa food has like really just had you eating.
Oh, dude, it's great. I've had the boltong and all that stuff. Yeah, the babalas boltong. That stuff's great, and yeah, and then I've been writing and directing my own stuff.
No way.
Yeah, so I have an indie film called Coyote that I released a trailer for on Instagram, but that'll probably come out. It'll take a while for that one. So probably within the next year or so. And then some other scripts, and I'm just gonna keep pushing.
It,
Yeah.
I'm amazed that you do acting, and now you have time to respect the script too.
Yeah, well, I just love it, man. I love movies. I love doing this stuff. And then we'll see what other roles come by as an actor and keep it going.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course, brother. Nice to meet you, man. Thank you for everything.